Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's some of my replays again, and I'm in the Halland, a tier 10 pan-European destroyer. I'm on the map North in a 3-point domination game. So it's a tier 10 battle, obviously. There is no carrier. There is just one raider. There are 2 sets though, so there might be some hydro, and it looks like we've found a Shimmer castle. I went here towards the center camp with Viper, since we have 4 destroyers. We don't have to split up. And well, let's get some shots into this Shimmer, let's get some torps out. Now the Shimmer is most likely going to torp in return. So I'm already turning away here. Because I want to be angling. Oh, it looks like he is torping towards Viper's position. Then again, there's only 2 launches, there might still be another one. And oh, the Shimmer is leaving. And yeah, exactly, there are the torps, but I'm angled properly, so I should be fine. Now there is a Pommern pushing in here. Maybe I shouldn't have taken another shot at the Shimmer there because... Oh, Viper is very low health.
Engine boost
it's not very good. So yeah. Because this Pommern, it looks like it's prepared and he's shooting high explosive. I mean, considering that he knows that he's pushing 2 destroyers, that makes sense. Pommern 6-kilometer hydro. So that's potentially an issue. Especially since it looks like Viper in... might be beached there. And, well... The enemy Shimmer actually decided to push Peggy. I guess if you have a big Pommern behind you, that makes you rather brave. So, not a very good start. We also lost our destroyer in sea. Now, in the sea cap, it looks like our destroyer wanted to sail behind this island, but there was a set, so the set could basically hydro the entire cap. Pushing towards this island behind in sea is a very risky move. Usually, because you can get stuck there and have trouble getting out of it, especially if the enemy comes up from behind. Basically, it's usually not worth it, right? Most of the time, it's a death trap. Now, yeah, Viper, it looks like he lost most of his health there earlier for a torpedo. It happens. Sometimes you screw up the dodge. Now, our team is behind, but we are most definitely still in this. No team has taken a camp just yet. And, I mean, the Pommern's aggressive move stopped us from taking this cap, and it led to Viper's demise. Ultimately, but... You know, we might be able to kill this Pommern. Now, there aren't that many ships here. We don't know how many ships have actually shots at the Pommern. I think somebody is shooting it. We have a Petro there. So, that Petro can raid exactly the Shimmer. That's good, we have a Thunderer coming this way. I mean, a Thunderer should be able to deal with this Pommern if he's kiting away. And I got 2 torps into this Pommern. Now it looks like the Pommern is moving again, so the next salvo will fail. I'm trying to get a few cheeky shots into this Shimmer. And, you know, because why not? Now, those torps are going behind. I mean... The Pommern Hydro, if he's equipped the module and the flag and so on, it lasts for a very long time. But I presume he was hydroing when he pushed in, so hopefully it's no longer running. Then again, it's not like the Pommern has that much maneuverability back then. So let's try some more torps. It looks like he's going, but the question is he going to push into our ships, or is it just... I'm not entirely sure what this Pommern is going to do. I'm also not sure what our Eager is going to do. It doesn't look like our Eager wants to go forward here. Mostly I feel like it's going to be the Thunderer that's going to... Oh, wait, oops. Yeah, that could have gone wrong. That's, I guess, the set torping my way. I mean... Kinda makes sense. I was spotted here a little bit earlier, and I don't think the set has anything else that he can torp. Maybe he'd also expected some of our bigger ships to come this way. Now it looks like the Pommern might actually be trying to turn around. Oh wait, he's just going forward. I mean, it makes sense. If you're this Pommern, you probably wanna get as close as possible to the Thunderer, and then try to torp it. But, you know, my team has this handled. The Pommern is almost down with a Thunderer here. The Aegean has now broadside shots into the Pommern. And good, nice belt penetrations. Meanwhile, my next target here will be the Yamato, and then I will hopefully be able to try to cap C. Now, there is still a set potentially around. I'm not sure where the set went. The set might have gone. The Hydro is definitely a threat. But if the set doesn't have much help, then I can just, you know, run away. If it comes to that. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this Yamato is going to do, but basically I'm trying to top in this gap, right? There isn't really anywhere else where I have a chance to hit the Yamato anyway. So if the Yamato stops behind this island, then those torps are meaningless. But if he doesn't, then he goes towards this gap, and then he either comes my way or he goes towards the 9-10 line, probably towards the 9-10 line, because that's where our ships are. So meanwhile, we are equal on ships, and that's 4 torpedoes. Unfortunately, the second salvo, maybe I should have launched them both at the same time. I was waiting to see a bit what they are. Oh, it's a shame. This torpedo just hit the island. If I had launched both at the same time, this would have been a lot better. Not slightly delayed. Anyway, so here was contemplating going towards B. Because, well, I mean, I'm sneaky, I can help flip that, but then again, it's not like those ships have anyone stopping them, I believe. Like, the Riga is not visible, so the Riga is probably not shooting right now. Now here at the A side, we have a Chambard and a Petro defending against the Lion in the set. It is also pretty far away, it would take me a long time to go there. Meanwhile, I'm like basically right in front of the sea cap, so it feels like it would be a shame to not just take the sea cap. Now, torpedo-wise, I don't think there is... Oh, also we know where the set is now. The set went all the way over towards the left. Now, I'm radared by the Riga, but doesn't really matter. Nobody's aiming at me. The Lenin could shoot me, but it doesn't look like he wants to. Technically, I guess the Minotaur could shoot me. That would have been the biggest issue. But I should hopefully be able to help flip the sea cap here. I mean, currently we have the key. Trying to camp, but I presume he's going to get interrupted by someone, because I mean, he's engaging this lane. Well, maybe nobody's interrupting him. That works for me, because it means we are definitely getting this camp a lot faster. Now, where do I go from here? I can't really top the Minotaur there. Can't really top the Lenin, the Henry. I think the Henry is going to be too fast, so topping through this gap won't do anything. On the other hand, I can just go around here and... Like, I mean, the Lenin, the Yamato, then they will keep pushing this way, right? So I can potentially intercept them. There is the thing that we have all cap circles, so I'm not needed to cap anywhere. And while I would like to help spot those 2 destroyers, that's a very long way from me. But if I spend a lot of time sailing over there, I'll do nothing meanwhile. And I can definitely be useful with stopping enemies coming this way. So the Yamato is, for example, very low. I mean, like 1-2 torpedoes. I mean, it's like the damage of the Halland's torpedoes is not very high, and the Yamato has pretty good torpedo protection. So it probably needs 2 torpedoes. Well, depending on where I hit him. Might need 2 torpedoes to sink this Yamato. If he doesn't hear. Now there is also the Lenin potential target, but it looks like the Lenin is charging our key. Now, if it gets to very close borders, the key has torpedoes, but the key is also, I think, very low by now, so... Yeah, like, I'm hoping that I can get around here and top the Lenin, but the Lenin is... See, the key is very low, and the Lenin has no reason to... I mean, the Lenin only needs to slow down if he can't sink the key in time. I'm still hoping to get the Lenin, but now that the key is done for the Lenin, we'll go full speed through here, so... We are going to try the Yamato again. Since I expect him to potentially angle a bit, I'm going for the slightly wider... Now, the Halland has basically a small spread and an even smaller spread, and no real... So, the Halland is a ship where the wider spreadish is sometimes still useful. Because, like, the wide spread of a Halland is the small spread of another destroyer, basically. You just have the small and the smaller spread, and since I wasn't sure what he did, I tried to go with the wider bit here. But, you know, it looks like that all of my torpedoes failed. Which is a shame. Now, the Yamato is also healing. And I tried to get a sneaky shot in there, and I managed to get 1 non-penetration that did nothing. Now, ship-wise, it's a disaster currently. And, well, the thing is, we're still doing good on caps. So at least there is that. And I'm not sure how healthy, for example, this lion is. If they can deal with that lion, and if I can get some good swaps in, then, you know, we are back in this game. Now, I could use here my guns and interrupt that lining. I'm a bit hesitant because I'm very close to that lining, and one salvo can easily do a lot of damage if he's prepared. And, well, there's the Yamato too. I'm also in a thunderstorm. Now, in a thunderstorm, you get back into concealment a lot faster. Not only is your concealment reduced, but if you fire your guns, like the time where you are spotted, it's not as long. So I could have really tried it. Like, interrupting this Lenin might have been very important. So maybe I should have tried it, because I'm still pretty healthy. I'm taking maybe too much care here with my hit points. The problem is, in these situations like this, I have oftentimes fired and then lost like 90% of my hit points in 2 seconds. And also I would have given my position away basically, which means the first salvo against the Lenin wouldn't have hit as hard. So I don't know.
Engine boost activated.
Now meanwhile, my concealment is 6 kilometers, right? But the Yamato can't see me because he's still inside the storm. But I need to get a little bit further away here. Now the Yamato... Oh, we have torps on its way. The second launcher not quite ready just yet. We probably should be launching at the Yamato again. Like, the Yamato has recovered quite a bit of hit points. It will take a few torps to sink her. I mean, I'm hoping the Yamato only goes slightly forward here, then maybe turns a little bit more towards... Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm hoping the Yamato doesn't do too much turning here. Now, the thing is, right, I'd wanna go closer to the Asasho and TZ. We have an EG and a Petro, so radar and probably a 6 kilometer hydro, and it looks like they are not able to interrupt those two, which is a shame. And yeah, now you see I'm detected because I'm 100 meters too close to the Henry and they just left the storm. The reason that I'm not going towards the destroyers, as I kind of wanted to, is because of this Henry, right? Because I need to stay away, and I kind of didn't manage. Now I'm detected, and we will very soon see just how much damage those two can do to me. I'm getting a little bit of damage into the Yamato. Not enough though, and the thing is, the Henry stopped chasing me and went broadside, so I really should stop shooting here. So I have one launcher going towards the Henry. Oh yeah, there's 2 fires. The Minotaur is also getting in. I can't survive that for long. So I have to wait until my... So I... Maybe a bit premature on the damage count, but I was eating so much damage and getting so low. But I'm undetected again. And I got, well, 3 torpedoes into the Henry, so that's good. What's not good is this whole blunder of me lost me 1 torpedo launcher permanently. But one of my torpedo launchers is destroyed, I only have 1 left. And all just because it was 100 meters too close to the Henry. The thing is, right, the Halland isn't very vast, and I was kind of realizing that the Henry was coming my way. That's why I didn't go towards the cap as I wanted to initially, and I was sailing away, but I wasn't fast enough to escape. But, you know, I survived, and I mostly survived thanks to the Henry not actually, like, chasing me, but, like, turning kind of broadside-ish. If that Henry would come beaming towards me nose in, then I would have been dead by now. So, you know. And now it also looks like the Asasho is coming my way. Now, the Asasho has better concealment than me, and I'm on very low health, obviously. So if that Asasho spots me, I'm just dead. I don't have a smoke, I don't have any way to disappear. Now, right now, not sure exactly what the Henry is doing. But I got a heal off, so that's good. And I have 1 torp launch against the Henry. I need this Henry to go in a straight line, same speed. Because otherwise... Well, not much I can do. We are just 1 ship behind. We've lost the B-cap, which is unfortunate. But... Come on. There you go, okay. That's the Henry Delta. Now, our RPF is pointing this way as expected. I'm still expecting the Asasha to come from here. The Yamato is on very low hit points. If the Petro could sink this, I'm not sure how healthy the Petro is, but if the Petro can sink this Yamato, that would be amazing. Like, if the Petro could sink the Yamato and then sail into sea, that might just, you know, be our win here. So I should probably be going a lot closer towards A. I'm still somewhat concerned about... Still somewhat concerned about the Asashu. Now, those torpedoes were probably very badly aimed, because there is no way the Minotaur is going this way full broadside in front of the Aegir. Like, then the Aegir would just citadel the Minotaur. So, we don't have vision on the Yamato. I mean, I'm not sure if the Yamato still has a heal left. We've been, like, there isn't much time left. It's entirely possible the Yamato run through all of his heals, and he was on very low health. The Petro, I'm also not sure if he has a radar left, and how much hit points he has. Unfortunately, the Petro did not sink the Yamato, and this means we're also not getting the sea cap, so that's a bit of an issue, actually. Now, we don't have any vision on the Minotaur. I'm trying to carefully approach the Asasha. Now, I do have one more heal left, which I will definitely use before any engagement here. I mean, I guess I can get a little bit better torpedo reload out of it if I'm on low health. So, okay, the Minotaur is coming around here. Oh, the Petro is engaged him. Oh, damn it. We lost the Petro. So much for that. Now, the Minotaur is full broadside here, so I hope the Aegir will devastate that Minotaur, because I'm slowing down here. I have 6 kilometer concealment, and the Mino is definitely coming closer. The Mino is just continuing full broadside. Now, I'm sincerely hoping the Aegir does something here. My god, the Mino has almost has me spotted.
It's all on you.
Well, turns out the Yamato came around from the rear and devastated, well, not devastated, but sunk our Aegir. And the Minotaur was sailing in a straight line. Now, I'm detected here, that means the Asasha has, well, 5.4 concealment. That's 600 meter better concealment than I have. Now, there is 1 minute left, and the enemy has almost overtaken us. I need to sink this Asasha. If I sink this Asasha, I think it might work out points-wise. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be close. Now, the thing is, right, the Asasha is 400 meters inside my concealment. As long as he keeps shooting, I will be able to spot him. But I have to give an awful lot of broadside to use all of my guns. And if I give an awful lot of broadside, I'm not sailing directly towards the Asasha. If I'm not sailing directly towards the Asasha, he might escape. You can see he needs like 100 meters to escape. And he stopped firing. He's going for that concealment. So, oh no, wait, he's firing again. Okay, everything is fine. But I had to make a turn here. Also, I can't go directly nosing towards him. The Halland can't shoot directly in front. That's blocked. You have to always give a slight angle to fire a gun. So, trying my best. We have 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. He's slowly going down. There is a fire on the Asasha, so now he can't really go into concealment right now unless he damage cons. And okay. And that's defeat. I didn't quite get the Asasha there in the end, which is a shame, isn't it? Not sure if sinking the Asasha would have led to a win. I think it. I mean, it might have even been a draw. It was that close, I think. But, you know, I didn't manage, so I guess it doesn't matter in the end. I feel like I should have been able to do a bit better there. The Yamato never really got destroyed was a bit of a shame. The Yamato was so low on many occasions. Maybe I could have done better there. And in the end, I was just herded too far away from the caps. The problem is, anytime I wanted to go towards the caps, there was like the cruiser nearby or so that would have spotted me. That basically cut me off from there. And in the end, maybe I was a bit too afraid of the Asasha because the Asasha didn't actually come my way to spot. But, you know, anyway, it was a pretty exciting game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you next time.